Hello my beautiful people, you're welcome to my channel again. This is a home of fashion where I do teach how to cut and sew varieties of style. So in today's tutorial I'll be making this bubu with bat wing and a V-shaped neckline in a very easy way. So guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and don't forget turn on your notification bell so that whenever I post a new video you can get notified. Alright guys, without wasting much of our time, this is the fabric I'll be using for mine. So I've already folded this into 4. Okay, as you can see it's into 4 already. You don't really need much measurement on this type of dress. All right, all you have to do, so I'm using this little piece, these small pieces, to show you how I folded it. I folded it into 2 just like this, then I folded it, I flip it to fold it like this again. As you can see it's into 4, as you can see. So this is the way I folded it. Very simple. So guys, let's dive into the main tutorial. So I say a big thanks to all my returning viewers. You're all welcome. Thank you so much. If you are new here, you're welcome, and if you are my returning subscriber, I really appreciate. May God bless you all. So guys, we are going to be starting from the neckline. So the width of the neck is 4 inches, which I have marked. Then the depth for the front, I'm going to be making 9. So I'll mark it. Then I'm going to be going in by 1.5 inch, depending on how free you want it to be. So you can use your own to be 1 inch. Don't let it exceed 1.5 inch. Okay, so I'm just going to use my ruler to connect the line together like this. So now I'm going to be cutting it out. Then the back neckline is just going to be 1 inch depth, 1 inch deep. That is 4 by 1. So now that we have gotten it like this, the next measurement we are going to be measuring is from our shoulder to down to our knee length. So mine is 28, which is what I have marked. So I just make a straight line there. So on fold, I'm going to be measuring 14 inches wide. So this one now you can make your own to be 12 inches wide. All right, because it's also depend how free you want it to be at the down. If you really want it to pencil, to look very pencil, so you can make your own to be 12 inches wide on fold. Do you understand? So from there now, I'm going to be taking it straight down to the end of the dress like this. So, and the total length of this gown is 55. So when I was measuring, I measured 57. Okay, so I just use my curve ruler to make my curve around the edge there, so you can see. And we also blend it here. So we are going to be cutting it out now. This is very, very simple. Okay, this is it. So I'm going to open it up now. I use pin to hold it so that it will not be shifting while cutting. So I'm removing my pins now before I'll open it up. So when you open, this is what you have. This is what you get when you open it. This is the neckline. So the next thing we are going to be doing, so I measure it to see how wide it is and to know how wide we are going to be cutting the strap. So I'm going to be starting my measurement just like the way you see me doing. So I'm going to be measuring it around, starting from one end to the other end, just like the way you see me doing now. Okay, this one is not enough, so we have 24 in total, so at least I'll be cutting 26 inches long. So I'm going to be folding this one now to cut the strap that we are going to be using for the neck. So I'll be cutting 3 inches wide, so I'm just going to cut it out. So I'm going to take it to my machine. I'll make it together like this, then I'll run a straight stitch on it to close it so that it will not be wobbling while I'm fixing it on the neckline. So I'll go and do that now. Then I'll come and show you how we are going to be fixing it on the neckline. So this is it. We're going to set the neckline and make sure that it's in a perfect order. Then I'm going to be making a notch at the middle of my strap. Then I'm going to be making a notch at the middle of the back neckline as well. So now I'm going to be fixing it like this. So I'll gently stitch it across the neckline to the end part of it. Then I'll do the same thing to the other side. Then I'll push it in. So then I'll push it in, then I'll run a straight stitch on it. So I'll go ahead. So this is how I'm going to push it in, as you can see. So I'll fold the edge like this, then I'll run a straight stitch on top of it to close it up. You understand? So let me quickly go to my machine and do that, then I'll come and show you how I'm going to be doing it. Alright guys, as you can see, this is it. As you can see, it's inside. I already pushed it inside, so you just make sure that everything is well aligned. Okay, then you push it in like this. It's very simple. You're just going to run a straight line straight on it. Okay, so in order for me to get it right, I'm going to be using my pin to hold it so that it will not shift. While I'm stitching it, I'll remove the pin so that I can just get it right. Then on this, I'm going to be adding this embellishment on the neckline. So this is how it's going to be. I'm going to be removing all the net area. I'm going to remove all the net area, and meanwhile this embellishment is sewable, so I'm going to be using my machine to attach it. I already cut it, so this is how it's going to be looking. So I'm just going to use my machine to just attach it on the neck. So I'll remove all the net area, just use machine to trace it around. So I'll go ahead now, I'll go and do that, then I'll come and show you the next thing we are going to be doing. Alright guys, as you can see, this is coming out. It's coming out already. So I've already removed the net area and I've used the machine to trace it. As you can see how beautiful and neatly this came out. So the last thing that we are going to be doing now is closing the side. I'm just going to make sure I set it and make sure that everything is equal. So I'm going to stitch it, then I'll continue when I reach this shoulder side. So I'm going to be leaving at least 7 inches opening. You can make your own to be 10 inches wide open. It just depends on how open you want the sleeve side to be. So guys, we have come to the final part of this tutorial, as you can see. So when you wear it, this is how the bat wing part of it is going to be dropping. As you can see, this is the down part of it. So this is how the bat wing part of it is going to be dropping after you put it on. Sorry, there is no mannequin yet. I promise I'll soon get one so that I can be fitting them in for you guys to see. So as you can see, I made a sleeveless straight gown inside it that she is going to be using to wear this. So if you don't know how to make this, it's very simple. Just let me know in the comment section so that I can drop a tutorial on how to make this. Alright guys, I think we have come to the end part of this tutorial. Please, if you find this tutorial helpful, please hit the subscribe button, like, share and comment. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate. And don't forget, I'm going to be dropping more of my tutorial at the end of this so that you people can go and watch again. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate. Bye for now. Love you all.